Hello, hello, hello. It is Throwback Thursday, March 14th, 2019. Steve Sipress here. Can you believe the time is flying? We are halfway through the third month of the year, which means the first quarter of the year is about to end in just 2 weeks. Hopefully you are a quarter of the way towards your goals for the year. If not, step it up. Time is flying. So, speaking of time is flying when we're having fun, it's Throwback Thursday. And I recorded a video earlier today here on Facebook Live with a buddy of mine named Simon Aronowitz, who is a brilliant marketer, understands promotions, communications, and so forth. And he has chosen to specialize in the field of testimonials. And he started a new business, and man, should have looked at it. It's called something about the super cereal. Yes, breakfast cereal. I forgot to ask him why the cockamamie name, where that came from. And Simon is here. Simon, where did that cockamamie name come from for your new company, Super Cereal? What is up with that? Anyway, while Simon is possibly responding to that, I realized that it's Throwback Thursday, and the very first course that I got from Simon, it's dated right on here, 2012, so it's 7 years ago, is this tour de force called the Testimonial Machine. This is the old thud factor. Oh, look at all that stuff you get. And now I don't know, Simon, you also got South Park. Okay, well, no wonder. I never watched. That's a cartoon TV show, right? Of course I never watched that thing. So cereal, get cereal. So there's something about getting super cereal. Something about super cereal has to do with South Park. So if you are a fan of that TV show, you're likely a fan of the name of Simon's business. There you go. So I also should check this out, but it's a great thing you're here. Is this website still live? Testimonialmachine.com? Because I got to tell you, even after just a couple of minutes of me going through this, dear viewer, listener, wherever you're getting this, you're going to want to go running over there if it still exists, because check this out. Now, of course, this does date the thing 7 years ago, back in the day when you got CDs and DVDs. My computer doesn't even have a CD player anymore, so I don't know how to play CDs. And DVDs, I don't have a DVD player anymore. So those were the days. Now everything, if it's offline, it's usually on a flash drive, a thumb drive of some form. But almost always, this kind of stuff is delivered online. It's an online course. You get a login and a password, and you go watch the videos, listen to the audios. And most importantly, you go through the manuals. So I'm just going to go through the title of the manuals, which is genius. Oh, check it out. Oh, check it out. We got a little infographic, which is laminated so that you can, I'm sure, tack this up right next to your office, and gives you 5 steps to having your very own testimonial machine. Now, if you don't use testimonials in your business, or if you're one of these people that's in a certain industry where you mistakenly believe you're not allowed to use testimonials, first of all, you ought to find out why. Testimonials are one of the most, testimonials, reviews, whatever you want to call them, is one of the most underutilized, underused, that's by far, aspects of all of promotion, advertising, marketing, and selling. They really just cannot be used enough, and yet they're hardly used at all by almost anybody. Except, guess who they're used by? You ever heard of this company called Amazon.com? Are you going to tell me that you're unlike me, that if you ever bought anything on Amazon, you didn't read the reviews? Now, these are people you never heard of. You don't know. You don't know what's going on. Did someone pay them? Are they fake? Are they? And yet, I believe them. I mean, I look through enough that I'm going to figure out which ones I believe, which ones I don't. But I want to see certain things. I want to see reviews. I don't want to hear celebrities telling me how great a certain thing is I'm buying on Amazon. I want to read reviews from real people. Here's another website that's done pretty well. Have you ever heard of this thing called eBay? eBay, feedback, right? You got feedback. This person has 10,000 positive feedbacks. Just to give you a little hint, I always look for the negative feedback. So I'm sure all the positive ones are, it was great, whatever, like the ones I leave. Hey, it came on time, it was great, just as expected, just as promoted, whatever. Just as described, item as described, arrived on time, great. I go right to the negative ones. I want to see two things. I want to see, well, several things. I want to see how many negative ones, what percentage of their reviews. I want to see what the negatives are, what people are saying, because once in a while, I got to tell you, a negative is, hey, this product arrived and the box was smashed. Well, that's a negative review. I'm like, what do I care? Or this came late, so therefore I'm leaving a negative review. The thing works fine and it's all good. It just came late. I'm like, well, that's why I want to see what's the negative review. Are they complaining about the process, or my credit card was charged twice? Yeah, the product's great, but my card was charged twice, so I'm leaving a negative review. I'm like, I don't care about that. If they charge my card twice, I charge it back once. I mean, give me a break. So I'm looking for what these negative reviews are, and then I want to see the responses to the negative reviews. Almost all review sites, and certainly if you have it on your own website, which hopefully you do, give the opportunity for the business owner, the PR person, whoever it is, the customer service person, to respond to these complaints, these negative reviews. I want to see those. So when somebody says on eBay, yeah, this thing came late, what's up with that? It was supposed to, I paid for priority shipping and it didn't come for a week. You guys suck. And if the review says, no, you suck, blah, 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 I'm like, whoa, stay away from that guy. Okay, I want to see the responses to the reviews. In that case, I want to see the response like, we are so sorry. You know, we contacted the buyer 3 times and we gave us the wrong address and we tried. I apologize. We gave their money back. We gave them an extra product, and it will never happen again. That's the kind of thing I want to see, right? So I like to see the reviews. So testimonials, reviews, whatever it is, you got to use them. As Simon told us by now. That's hilarious. Simon is saying probably the website's there. I would honestly have to check. Well, honestly check then. Don't dishonestly check. Hopefully you honestly check. And your $1,000 infographic, Simon calls this. Does that mean you paid someone $1,000 to do this, or they paid you? You charged $1,000 for it, or it's just not that powerful and valuable, it's only worth $1,000? Because I got to tell you, in most of the businesses of my clients, even one client is worth tens of thousands of dollars. This thing would be worth probably $1 million. But anyway, you describe it as you see fit. Simon did a great job with this product. I mean, testimonials. You would think like, testimonials, I know that. Get a review, get somebody to say something good, put it up on Google, and there you go. Really? Well, then you wouldn't need this much. Look at that. You wouldn't need all this stuff about it, would you? And you wouldn't need the second thing here, which is these workbooks. More stuff. All about it. Oh, there's that infographic again. Look at that. There's an unlaminated version. So now it's a $2,000. I got $2,000 worth of infographics right there. Look, all this stuff in here with all the what to do, what not to do. Like, so if you think testimonials and reviews are simple and you'll just, hey, you know, in fact, most people do. Let me just tell you that when I see reviews and testimonials, they're so poorly done that people do. I just realized everyone just thinks either you don't use them or you think they're so simple. So they're on there like things like 8 testimonials for, say, a plumber, and they're all the same. Well, that's a mistake. And they all say something like, you know, great service, I highly recommend. And you think, what a great testimonial. I got someone to say great service, highly recommend. It's terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not crappy service, I don't recommend. But that's just, no. I mean, if your testimonial can be used in any business on earth, it's got nothing to do with specifically an experience that somebody had with you that differentiates you from all your, quote, competition and makes you the obvious choice to do business with, then what's the point? Oh, they were on time. They were, yeah, what plumber, what's somebody going to give a testimonial, a good testimonial, a good review of a plumber and not say, they were on time, did a great job, they really know their stuff. Like, blah, milk toast, yada, 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 forget that. Testimonial machine tells you how to gather them, how to publish them, what to say to get them. I'm going to read you the titles of these manuals. And you tell me, not only is it, you tell me you don't want this stuff, but number 2, this is a lesson in how to describe your product. Like we talked about a plumber. Plumber will say, yeah, I do plumbing. Attorney will say, yeah, I handle estates, trusts, estates, wills, divorce, But here's how you name what you do that makes people absolutely come running and say, I just have that. Section 1 manual is how to systematize your collection of testimonials so that you are guaranteed to get them every time. Do you want to know that? I want to know that. I want to know how to get a testimonial every single time from every client, from every customer, everyone that attends one of my events, everybody that I give a consultation to. I want to get one from Simon for the video we recorded earlier today, which is about 6.5 hours ago now. And we went on for a little over an hour, where Simon asked me earlier this week, can you come on to a live video we'll do on Facebook, get a couple of people on there that know marketing, and we'll brainstorm and mastermind what's going on, the new thing I'm doing in my business. And I said, sure, I'll do, as a favor to Simon, I'll do that, an old friend. But also, because this was public on Facebook, we invited people ahead of time. So my clients, my prospects, you, anybody could have come on and ask questions. But even if you didn't, you can watch the replay, which will always be up there. It's the internet. It's going to be on there forever. And you'll see that over the course of an hour, possibly, I shared some gems. And so then you get this, a glimpse, as Simon promoted it to me, they'll get to see your genius in action. So he said that about me. I will say that about myself, too. You got to see some of my genius in action. Gave some good ideas. And now I would like to gather a testimonial from Simon to reflect, hey, had a consultation from Steve about my new business and blah, 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 blah. So how would I do that? Well, I would go right to section 1 of the manual and see how to systematize my collection of testimonials so that I'm guaranteed to get them every time. But then I'd also want to know, section 2, the questions you need to ask your clients to create powerful testimonials that are guaranteed to sell your product or service. Man, you want to know that? I want to know that. Then let's go to section 3. I got to know how to use testimonials for organic first-page search results that are guaranteed to massively increase your lead generation and conversions. I got to know that. In other words, how to get ranked on the top of Google if someone types in, I need marketing help. Man, I want Steve Sipress to come right up on top with my testimonials going, I got marketing help from Steve Sipress. It was awesome. Okay, the next manual. Do you want to know how to use testimonials to create content on your social media that your clients are guaranteed to share and promote to their friends, extending the network you reach and increasing referrals? If you don't want to know that, I don't even know why you're watching my videos or why you own a business. Because if you do, of course you want to know that. And the 5th manual, the last one in here, is how to use testimonials to guarantee that you get regular, new, and genuine satisfied customer-created reviews on third-party review websites like Google and Yelp that give you more top of Google search results. Please tell me you want to know that also, or you already know it. But please don't tell me I don't care about getting on the top of Google with people glowingly reviewing my services and products and me and telling me how much they love me and blah, 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 blah. Ingenious titling of the manuals that just makes everybody who has a brain and runs a business, unfortunately, people run a business not thinking too much. If you are, and you're aggressive, and you're forward-thinking, and you're results-oriented, and you want to take advantage of being in the greatest country on earth, and own your own business, the key to the American dream, and you want to take advantage of that as much as you can, you want to know all that stuff. Then you want to implement all that stuff. You want to put together your testimonial machine, and then there's the workbooks that go along with it. So that's my review of a 7-year-old product here on Throwback Thursday that is just as good. Yeah, sure, some of the social media sites have changed slightly, but I looked through this before I did the video, and this stuff is pure gold. I'm like, holy crap, I got to go through this again. It's been 7 years. I'm not doing some of this stuff. And of course that would work. I forgot all about it. This is great stuff. It's pure gold. Hopefully it's still available. And if it's not, you just got to contact Simon and ask him for help. Go to his website, click on his name here on Facebook, whatever you got to do. What else? Simon, unfortunately, is saying the info is worth $1,000 in the infographic. that's the shame, that it's only worth $1,000. To me, it's worth probably 7 figures if they implement it all. Oh, the price of the product was $1,000. I forgot about that. So it's $1,000 infographic, because you pay $1,000 to get the infographic and get all this other stuff free. I don't know. And it's already in the can. Don't know what that means, but hopefully, is it number 1 or number 2? Don't know. And Billy is here. Billy is Simon's partner on the South Park name, for some reason, company called Super Cereal. So that'll do it for Throwback Thursday. I don't see any other questions, comments, issues, feedback, anything at all. If you're watching the replay, or if you haven't put it yet, put a comment in. I always respond when appropriate. And that's my Throwback Thursday to the 2012 produced and still relevant, useful, and profitable information today, Simon Aronowitz's testimonial machine, including the $1,000 infographic. So that'll do it. There it is. $1,000 infographic. That'll do it for Throwback Thursday, everyone. Thank you, Simon, for helping out, being here today. Thank you, everyone else. Thanks for the likes. So Rachel is here. Great seeing you. And Billy joined us. Great seeing you. Hopefully you've warmed up by now, and maybe you no longer look like Nuke. I couldn't figure out, because on the video, if you watch it, you can scroll down on Facebook. It's pretty much below this one, right below this one. You saw that they were both sitting side by side, Simon and Billy. Simon in a T-shirt, for some reason, a Muppets T-shirt. I guess his target audience is 6-year-olds. And Billy sitting next to him was bundled up like Nanook of the North. So I couldn't decide if what's wrong with either the heat isn't working there, so Billy had to bundle up. But in that case, Simon was freezing, or maybe it was so cold that, or it was so hot that Simon was comfortable, and Billy is like somehow trying to lose weight loss by sweating because he was all bundled up like when's the snowball fight starting. So it was an amusing video, to say the least. Also a little bit informative. So if you want to have some fun, and South Park reruns are not on, and you want to have some laughs, watch that video. And also, you might learn a thing or two if you pay attention about how to strategize, put together your marketing and business plan, and what to do, what not to do. And hopefully it helps you in your business, besides being thoroughly amusing. That's how I found it. And that'll do it for Throwback Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow on Foundation Friday, where I always have a foundational basic building tip to help you make more money in your business. I hope you join me then. Thanks for being here today. Over and out.